It's Thursday, January 30th, 2025, and we're going to do an as above, so below, as within, so without reading. This will be a 4-card spread. I'll sometimes shuffle the cards imagery side up just to kind of rebend the cards back to being straight, so. As above, so below. As within, so without. It's going to be, okay. 10 of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. Cups reverse coming in as the underlying energy and the connection. This could speak to an unhappy home, separation, domestic conflict, disharmony, or isolation, and indicates that you may be struggling to find personal fulfillment or a sense of happiness in your life at this time. It is a reminder to take a step back and reassess what truly brings joy and meaning. The 10 of Cups reverse suggests that it's time to address any underlying issues and work toward finding balance and harmony in all areas of life. Reversed in love, this could speak to meddling relatives, a short fling, or external forces that are affecting a relationship if you're currently in one. Reverse career, this can speak to tensions between colleagues, feeling isolated at the workplace, or even being in a hostile workplace environment. And finances, this could also speak to argument over finances between family members, or just financial instability. But something is certainly disturbing your once serene happiness, such as quarrels or conflicts of interest among family members or close friends. So, even someone could even be just creating problems that are poisoning the lives of your loved ones. All right, let's dig in. We're going to dig in now. We're going to start then with your as above. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So we're going to take a look, but we're going to read this as essentially spiritual influences, or simply how your thoughts and mindset are affecting the situation. As above, there are blocks, creative blocks. there's a lack of energy, right? And hesitancy. The reverse Ace of Wands indicates that trials and tribulations, or it indicates that you may face trials and tribulations in the near future. You might feel directionless, which can lead to feeling uninspired or unmotivated. This also speaks to a short-term passionate love affair. This spoke to a short-term fling, so that is a more prevalent energy here in the reading, if that resonates with anyone. But, you could be feeling a lack of progress or inspiration at work, experiencing financial losses, or making risky financial decisions. But, you just feel like there's obstacles getting in your way. Or again, just these creative blocks, or like this lack of energy. It's like you just feel blocked and delayed. So as above, so below. We have the Hermit, Major Arcana, and actually you have 3 Major Arcana here in the spread: Temperance, the Hermit, and Death. So let's move over to the Hermit. So below, this is going to be taken as the earthly influences, okay? So things affect, how your own body, health, and behavior affects the situation. I feel that in love, you're taking a pause in love life right now to introspect. You're searching for your purpose in career, or contemplating next steps in career. And I feel that you have you're contemplating the energy of money at this time. And I think understanding, like, putting less focus on the material things. You may currently be contemplating the need to be alone. Never be afraid to take this chance to reflect, as it could help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with everyday life. Once you clear the mind, especially if you can sit and meditate, at least 20-25 minutes a day, according to Abraham, right? So, you can start getting it's like you're going to start essentially you're going to start connecting to your vortex, right? That's where, if you've heard, when you're tuned in, tapped, and turned on, like once you can sit with yourself and contemplate and try and understand what's causing the energy of the 10 of Cups reversed, then it's like basically things are going to start popping, right? Like, it's like things are just going to flow into your consciousness. So yeah, definite call to self-reflect, introspect, contemplate, and search for self, guys. And that may include withdrawal and solitude. And that will look different for everyone. I mean, I think I've technically had 3 Dark Night of the Souls, and the last 2, they were hard, mind you, but I got over them more quick. It's like each time I would get over it more quickly, because each time I have a Dark Night of the Soul, I come out of it, stronger and more in my frame and more, so, where was I going with that? Oh, but I don't know. I guess I was going to say that I have read some comments on YouTube or Reddit, who knows, here and there, but that, some people are in a Dark Night of the Soul for years, and I'm here to report that I don't think that needs to be the case, guys. Like, if you can just tap into the energies and attract healing to yourself, right? Ask, connect with source energy, connect and tap in and just ask for guidance and healing, like mental clarity and all that kind of stuff. So, We're going to move over then, so as above, so below. As within. As within, my friends, right now there are endings, change, there's transition and transformation. You may have had to let go or release something. And, most likely that's whatever was causing this situation over here. The Death card signals that one major phase in your life is ending and a new one is about to begin. You just need to close one door so that the new one can open. And when that's just, I'm thinking of like an energetic cord cut, if you've never heard of one before. I just learned of it last year, but, so by no means am I an expert, but, I'm very much of the mind that anything energetically, like alchemization is done in the mind, okay? So, look some stuff up. You don't need anything fancy, but you essentially just, clear the energies of whatever is no longer serving you. And cord cutting can be useful for, I believe that's directed toward like another person's energy, but perhaps it's just, I don't know, like I said, look into it as that could be useful for you. But as within right now, even if it's not happening, you're thinking about it. Like your thoughts have started thinking about, again, this speaks to ending relationship, job transition, leaving an unfulfilling career, changing your views of money and adapting to financial loss, just kind of coming up from that. But as within, the old version of yourself needs to die to allow the new you to be created. So that's as within. Very beautiful. As within, so without will be balance. Okay, so we have the Temperance in the upright. I mean, just a really, I feel like beautiful, excuse me, like straightforward reading. Right? Because once you can let go and release and transform the energies, your outer world is just going to be, it's going to be balanced. The Temperance speaks to balance, peace, harmony, tranquility, and serenity, and suggests that, you will be patient with your lover. You'll be careful and considerate with love, balanced in love. In career, you'll experience success from patience and moderation, as well as steady and slow progress. Upright in finances, you will start to diligently save, and you'll build slow and steady growth. Temperance may also indicate a time to evaluate and re-examine the priorities you have chosen. This will help you create a balance between your outer and inner self. And then we will close with a overall message. Okay. We have two wanting to pop up, which I'll let you take a look. So two major arcana, the Tower and the High Priestess. Again, I feel that this is, we just talked about it, but this is kind of just really bringing to light that there is a disconnect between the inner and outer self. And, transformation is needed in that department in order to bring balance to, your 3D. The High Priestess in reverse, I just feel like it definitely is a call that, you need to tap into your spirituality, however that looks to you, because right now, you've been finding it difficult to listen to your intuition. You may just have repressed your intuition. So it's suggested here from Source to meditate and try a new approach, right? And you must never be afraid to ask questions of yourself, questions that may illuminate a new path forward for you, one that is more authentic to your inner self and your individual values. Again, thus bringing balance in all areas of life. And then the Tower in the reverse. This speaks to delaying the inevitable or resisting change. So you guys may have a call that, like, you need to implement maybe something into your routine, like maybe meditating. We've been hearing that a lot, guys, as we move into the new earth. Like, that's just what we got to do. And I will be honest, I've sat with my thoughts, or but never really in like meditation mode, if you will, right? I've entertained some guided meditations, and then recently, actually, I found a guru who I really, really enjoy. He just brings me so much peace and happiness. But so I've been, for about 2-3 weeks now, I've been doing it daily. I try to do about 20 to 25 minutes a day, as Abraham suggests. And guys, I can't imagine now not having that as a part of my daily routine. And I resisted it for so long, and maybe not even like by choice. It's not like I was purposely resisting it, but it's like, I don't have time, or there's something, right? And so anyway, off topic there, but meditate. When you get the Tower card reversed, you may feel that a crisis is looming on the horizon, and you struggle as much as you can to try to avoid its manifestation. This can speak to leaving a weak relationship, avoiding taking risks in career, surviving financial disaster, repeating financial troubles. What you have relied on may no longer be there for you. But don't view this as a drastic or depressing change. Instead, take this as a time for you to become, or take this as a chance for you to become more self-reliant, which anyway you have been, you're being called to do. So, yeah. So. Alright guys, I hope you found some messages in there that resonated and were useful for you. As I'm really just here to help anyone that I can. So I will see you guys. Take care.